Oh, hey, you guys. This is part two to my wish list on games I want to see. So here we go. I would love to see a new Looney Tunes game for both Intellivision, Amico, and Atari VCS. I would also love to see a new Samurai Jack game for both Intellivision, Amico, and Atari VCS because I did and I did heard that they're making a new Samurai Jack the video game on PlayStation 4 and probably Xbox One and stuff like that. And that just made me so happy though. So yeah, I would also love to see another new Samurai Jack game as well. I would still love them to continue with that. And I know Cornhole is coming to the Television Amico, but I just think it would be really cool if like Tommy shared this game with Atari, and I just wish that Cornhole also came to the Atari VCS as well, because Cornhole is like one of my favorites as well. Which, yeah, it's one of my favorites. And I would also love Atari to have both hardcore games and simple casual games on the Atari VCS as well, because I know that the Intellivision is going for a different audience. It's just going to have simple casual games, and for Atari, the Atari's also going for a different audience too. They also still want to, I mean, well, I know Sony, Microsoft, they go for a hardcore audience, but I know Atari's probably gonna go for a hardcore audience too. But I also want Atari to go for to aim for both. I think that would be pretty smart if they did that. If they go through that. And I also love to see DC games as well, new DC games as well. I think that'd be awesome. I would love to see a new Power Rangers game, because what they have kind of made new Power Rangers here and there sometimes on platforms. So that would be awesome. And this one may sound random, but I would love to see a Nickelodeon's All At the video game. I've always wanted that ever since back then, even nowadays. I'm still thinking about it. All that because I remember watching All That. And that was my childhood, like 90s Nickelodeon show. But it'd be cool to have like his own video game. Just imagine that. Legends of the Hidden Temple, a game show. That should have its own video game. Just imagine that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the video game, a new game, because we haven't had a new Ninja Turtle game for a while, and I wish they bring that back, and they probably will someday, but I still kind of want a new game, I would love to see a Steven Universe the video game, because that's like one of my favorite Cartoon Network shows on Cartoon Network. So Steven Universe the video game, that would be awesome. I would love to see Cartoon Network games, new Cartoon Network games, or other Cartoon Network characters and stuff like that. New Cartoon Network games, I think that would be awesome. I love to see Nickelodeon games as well, new ones as well. I would also love to see a new SpongeBob SquarePants. A new SpongeBob SquarePants, the video game. Because I do remember playing SpongeBob SquarePants back in the day on Game Boy Advance and stuff like that. And they also used to have video games. Well, no, they're actually coming out with a new SpongeBob, kind of like a remake on PS4 and Xbox One, I think. So yeah. Oh, and I would also love to see. I would love to see a Shazam the video game. I know this movie was made by DC, but I love this movie. I think it make a lot of sense if this had its own video game as well. Shazam. I also want to see Super Lucky's Tale, a new Super Lucky's Tale, the video game, because I do have new Super Lucky's Tale on the Nintendo Switch, and I really enjoyed that game. But I would love to see a new one as well. I would love to see a new The Matrix game, but the television Amico version would be different. It would be rated E, and the Atari VCS version, it would probably be, I don't know, rated teen for teen. I think that would be awesome. I'd love to see a new Matrix game for both, of course. Oh, and I would love to see a new. Because I know this is an indie game, but it's coming to PS5. It's also coming to PS4 as well, but it's called Kenna Bridge of Spirits. But I would love to see a newer one in the future, a new Kenna game in the future. Come to both, like Intellivision Amico, a 2D version, and then you have an Atari VCS version, this 3D version. I would love to see a new Kenna game come to the Atari VCS as well, a 3D version of this game as well. Yeah, and what else? I would love to see a new Ghostbusters game. I would love to see a new Cuphead game. I would love to see a new pinball game. I would love to see. I mean, I know Breakout's coming to the Television Amico, but I would also love to see a new, different version of Breakout on the Atari VCS as well. I think that would be awesome because Breakout is like one of my favorite games. And I would love to see a new Cuber game. I think that would be so cool if they made a newer one. I would love to see a new Roth game if because I love the movie Wreck-It Ralph and even Ralph breaks the internet as well. But I would love to see Ralph. I mean, there was Fix It Felix, that the arcade game, but I would love to see another new Ralph game. I think that would be awesome. You know? What else? I would love to see a and I would love to see a new mobile Marble Madness game. Marble Madness game. I think that would be awesome. Just imagine that. And I would love to see like matching games as well, like matching card games or shapes. You could just match things, mismatch. It's basically a mismatch game. I would love to see matching games. That's what I mean by matching games as well. Like those type of simple games. And I would also love to see tic-tac-toe as well. I love tic-tac-toe. You know? And I would also love to see Mega Man as well. Now, would that be something? You know? What else am I forgetting? Oh, yeah. And I would also love to see in television games on Atari VCS as well, because if they can put Atari games on a television Amico, then we can also get like because television is putting Atari games on a television Amico, but I think it would also be cool if Atari put television games on the Atari VCS, because I know Atari games are coming to a television Amico. And I'll also love to see Atari and I would also love to see an Atari and television real true partnership team up as well. Would that be something? I want to see that happen so bad. And Atari actually did like my tweets a while ago on Atari VCS Twitter account. So I think they would totally be down for that. I think that'd be awesome. I really hope Tommy's down for that. But if he's not, okay, that's cool too. But it's all up to you, Tommy. It's all up to you. This is just wishful thinking. This is just my wish list. You don't have to do any of these things I'm telling you guys, Atari and the television. This is just my wish list. But if you do, then that's cool too. It's all up to you. And I just wanted to leave it at that. And that's the end of the video. That's all I wanted to say for now. You guys. Goodbye for now.